You're not explosive. That's why you clicked on this video. You're slow, you don't jump high, and you have a very slow first step. So let's change that. We can definitely get you more athletic and more explosive in no time. You just have to apply these steps that I'm going to talk about. You have to take notes, you have to actually listen. Otherwise, this will be of no use. It will just fly straight over your head, alright? So without further ado, let's get after it. Hold up, what makes me credible to speak about this? Well, I was unathletic, I was slow, I didn't jump high, I couldn't even touch the rim. But now I jump a lot higher. I have a 37-inch vert, I can windmill, and I'm a lot faster. So I'm a lot more athletic. Right, number one, you need to become an output monster. You need to get some freaky lifts. You need to get some ridiculously high numbers in the weight room. Some of the best athletes you see, some of the best American football players, some of the best sprinters, some of the most athletic people in the world have ridiculous strength numbers. Whilst they might not look like bodybuilders, they are ridiculously strong. Even someone like Ja Morant, who jumps ridiculously high, he is very strong. Now, how do we go about this? Well, we need to follow a structured plan, we need to periodize our training, we need to do heavy compound lifts. Some of the key exercises we want to be doing is power cleans, hang cleans, snatches. We want to be doing the squats, deadlifts. And actually, one of the most important exercises is the split squat. Why? Because it trains the glute force production when the glute is most active in sprinting, which is in early stance or when it's in a fully lengthened position. We also want to be targeting the soleus. Why is that important? Well, the soleus is engaged when the knee is in a bent position, which most of our athletic positions are when we're doing a jump, when we're sprinting. And it's actually pound for pound one of the strongest muscles in the body. So if we can get that stronger, we are in a position to produce a lot of force with the calf and with the foot. And that will be really important for us becoming freak athletes and becoming really explosive. So what are some of the numbers we want to be reaching? Now, it's not good to chase numbers. Most important thing is in the weight room just working really hard and having intent. It's the same with all your training, but I think with a squat it would be really good to eventually get up to that 2 times body weight mark. That would be exceptional. With the power clean, 1.4 times body weight would be exceptional. And now here's the interesting one with the split squat. This is probably the best lift for sprinting faster and getting better acceleration, but we want to be reaching 1.5 times body weight. I know it sounds like a high number. It is a high number. It's a really hard one to reach, but if you reach that, you'll be a freak athlete. Man, oh man, you will be jumping high, you will be sprinting fast, you won't have any issues if you get there, and if you're actually being an athlete at the same time. So yeah, and also we want to load up those seated calf raises a lot. Standing calf raises are good as well. A strong trap bar deadlift would be really beneficial, and so would a strong RDL. Yeah, a lot of the best athletes are very strong. If you get strong, it will put you in a really good position to apply force into the ground, and you will be a very, very good athlete. Now, the second thing that a lot of the explosive athletes, a lot of the best athletes have been doing for a long, long time is sprinting. Now, some of you might well say, you know, these athletes, these freak athletes, they're just so good because of genetics. Whilst you might be slightly true, the way that these freak athletes are produced is essentially, let's take LeBron James, okay. When he was younger, he probably jumped slightly higher than everyone else, maybe 2 or 3 inches. But this means that he was always jumping probably. He was always trying to touch the rim, dunk, windmill, all that kind of thing to impress people, because he naturally jumped a little bit higher than everyone else. And the more jumps you get, the higher you jump, because you're exposed to the stimulus more, and you get the adaptation from that stimulus. So in actuality, when you look at the end result, he's so much better than people who were only a little bit better than him, a little bit worse than him when he was younger. The key thing is that everyone needs to be doing this. You all need to be exposing yourself to those max effort jumps, those max effort sprints. This is the best thing you could do if you want to jump higher or sprint faster. So many of you are saying, oh, I just wish I could be faster. I just wish I could jump a little bit higher. And then you're not even doing the max effort sprints. You're not even doing the max effort jumps. So what are you doing? It sounds like a no-brainer, but why are so many of you not doing it? If you could commit, stay consistent, learn to actually love it and go at max intent, like just stay consistent with it for weeks on end, you will be a freak athlete. There's just no doubt about it. If you did max effort sprints twice a week, and let's say you did that in 3 years time, think about how much of a freak athlete you'd be, how much better as an athlete you'd be having done all those sprint sessions. But most people aren't willing to play the long game. Most people aren't willing to stand the test of time and actually be consistent with something. People want the instant gratification. People want the exercise they see on Instagram. They want the quick fix. But let me tell you, there is no quick fix. You have to play the long game. You have to just really want it. You have to want to become really athletic. You have to learn to love the training as well and train really hard. You have to learn to jump with your max intent. You have to learn to lift with your max intent. You have to learn to sprint with your max intent. And if you can do those consistently, you'll be in an incredible place. It all takes time, but if you can stay consistent, you'll be incredible. The best time to plant a tree was 10 years ago. The second best time was now. So plant your tree now. Start training really hard. Start training with science-based methods. Start doing the thing you want to get better at, and you will get better at it, but you have to stay consistent. So therefore, you want to get more athletic, you have to stay consistent, okay? Make sure you jump every week. You lift at least twice a week with your lower body. You're actually pushing intent. You're training as hard as you can. And also that you're sprinting every week. Sprinting is incredible for sprinting faster and jumping higher. It really helps. It builds your fast twitch muscle fibers. It's incredible for you. It even boosts your testosterone, improves your body composition, I think. Yeah, it's incredible for you. Your tendons become really stiff. You be able to pop off the ground. You get a really quick first step. So yeah, it's really, really good. If you want to become explosive, sprint, lift, jump. You will be 90% better than most athletes if you can stay consistent with that. Now, I'd like to talk through some additional things that you can do if you want to get more athletic. So one thing that you can supplement with your sprints is you can do resisted sprints. You get a sled, put some weight on it, and yeah, you sprint as fast as you can for about 20 meters. You can do that once a week, and then do like a normal sprint session the other day of the week. But yeah, man, that's really good. It's really good for your acceleration. When I think of explosiveness, I think of raw acceleration, the person that can just get off the line really quickly. Yeah, so with the sleds, you can obviously vary it, so you can do low weight, or you can do a higher weight. I found high weight's really good for your horizontal strength, and you can almost like periodize it, so you go down in weight, and obviously the higher weight helps your lower, like the start of your sprint more, then slightly lower weight is more like the middle of your sprint, and then slightly lower weight than that is almost the later period of the sprint. But yeah, resistance sprints are really good. Yeah, just lift heavy every week, sprint every week, jump every week, and And yeah, but it depends also what you're trying to get better at. As a general rule of thumb, if you're just do the thing you're trying to get better at least once or twice a week. For me, it was dunking and getting fast, so I did those once or twice a week, and you know, it has paid off. It has. I've been massively rewarded for my hard work, my training, and now I can say that I jump high and run fast. So if you're willing to stay consistent, stand the test of time, you can truly get better.